Newman was a fan favorite for this event. Even though she had not finished her attempt, the fans are already cheering for her.
Time of asking, 4 meters 60 and gets it.
In this other clip of her, she was asking the crowd for support to hype her up for her jump. Sadly, she didn't make it. Still, all smiles though. This pole vaulter already made it over the bar and was in the middle of her celebration when all of a sudden the bar just fell down. It seemed like she did enough to knock it out of place. This athlete made an excellent home run. However, in the middle of her celebration, she forgot to do one important thing that the opposing team noticed. She forgot to touch the plate to make the point count.
She's out. She never touched the plate.
And she never touched the plate. She jumped over the plate in the celebration.
It's still 3-2. Let's take a look.
She jumps.
Cyclists are always on the list as they have a tendency to celebrate too early. One cyclist sneakingly sprinted to the finish lane and stole victory. You can see the smile that turned into despair. This smart move by a volleyball player got their team a point when the opposing team was too busy celebrating.
They thought, pancake save. Yeah, they didn't really think the pancake save was good.
In this skateboard competition, Buffoni just made a perfect run and overtook first place. They began to celebrate, but forgot Nishimura was yet to make her final attempt. She ended up getting a higher score, ultimately grabbing the win. That was a painful second place. The motocross racer raised her hand in celebration midair as she was leading during the final lap, but this cost her the overall win. Never celebrate too early.
Mas ele poderia ter esperado uns 50 metros a mais para começar a comemorar, hein, Ale?
In this motorcycle race, the lead rider was on his way to victory when two blazing fast riders were racing behind him. It was too late when he realized that. Never, ever celebrate too early. In this cycling race, only raise your hands for victory when you're 100% certain that you have won, especially if the man behind you is riding at 67 kilometers per hour. He lost that race by mere inches. In volleyball, never celebrate unless the referee officially says that the ball is dead. In this collegiate game, the opposing team were already huddled up while the other team kept the ball alive. Never say never. Why in the world would you turn away from your opponent when you know very well he can still chase the ball down and return it? That's what this tennis player did, costing him a point and some weird reactions from the crowd. Sometimes, in the heat of the moment, you lose track of the battle. This cyclist forgot that they have one more lap to go and celebrated, well, too early. He started celebrating and was ready to get off his bike.
These Belgians at bay. Oh, no. He thinks he's won. No. It's 1 lap to go.
Absolute confidence was in this player's mind when he threw the ball for a 3-point shot in this NBA game. Little did he know that the ball eventually went out while he was doing his victory dance.
And the rebounder, Richardson. Still an opportunity with a minute to play.
After 13 hours of tough racing, this Ironman athlete wanted to do a jump to celebrate his finish. However, his legs were too tired and he ended up twisting his ankle. What a way to finish. I'm sure it's going to be memorable for him. All smiles. I believe it's become a trend in NBA to look away even before the ball goes in after a shot. Yes, this does display extreme confidence. If it doesn't go in, you're going to end up on our list. Both fighters believe they have won the fight. The boxer in blue is highly confident that he did. When it was announced, he probably heard his name or not. It was actually Red who won. This volleyball player saved the ball 1 inch off the floor. The opposing team already looked away and was caught off guard when the ball was still alive.
They thought, pancake save. Yeah, they didn't really think the pancake save was good.
This man was on his way to a personal record and was so focused on the task when he forgot to do one very important thing. In this football game, William ran through the opposing team and was on his way for a touchdown, but made a big mistake by celebrating too early. He missed the touchdown by a yard. Oh, how sad. Marlon Vera already had his hands in the air celebrating victory. The results were different when it was announced. You can see the disappointment in his face. This fan thought he had done enough to beat the Iceman. He had already begun celebrating and it was too late for him to recover. He ended up with the face plant. Crazy things happen in soccer. After missing the shot, the spin and momentum caused the ball to go towards the net. It was too late for the goalie to return. This pro football player got ahead of himself when he dropped the ball inches before officially making a touchdown. You could see it on this replay.
Fabulous pace. It's unbelievable if they keep this up.
Hang on a second. We got to make sure he broke the plane on that, guys. And the Cowboys, I think, might challenge.
Big mistake. This rugby player had secured a point until he did a blooper and celebrated too early. He dropped the ball before he even crossed the line. Bad move, my friend. This long-distance runner was on his way to victory and was several yards away from his competitors when Simon started sprinting and ultimately won the race. It was a painful lesson for this young man. This young runner was on his way to victory carrying his country flags when he made a slight blooper in front of everybody. He still won the race. I'm sure it was memorable for him.
Corona Continental con Samuel Fitby, que va a acabar siendo segundo. Se tira al suelo Jimmy Greciel en plan jocoso.
This rugby player was thinking he was in the clear. Never turn your back against an opponent chasing you down. When he turned, it was too late.
Fan whack up, that says Kunatani, and he's under the sticks.
When celebrating goes wrong, Steph Curry was about to throw the shot, but changed his mind in the last second. His teammate didn't expect that. How in the world did that shot even come back? Did it hit the ceiling or something? Anyhow, they won the point because of that. This amateur basketball game is as intense as it can get. A Hail Mary was thrown, ultimately winning the game. Awesome to be caught on camera. That smile turned into agony in a split second. This rugby player just celebrated way too early. Obviously, his teammate didn't like that. That's all for now, folks. We hope you enjoyed our selection of videos today. Do you have any suggestions for our videos to make? We would like to hear from you. If you could please do us a favor, subscribe to our channel. We would greatly appreciate that. Hope to see you all again in the next video.